Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. Always a couple minutes late, it appears, thanks to our internet, but finally here. So our call tonight is our normal Monday night Q&A, but also how to save at Target, how to save at Walmart. I always try to give us a topic to get started with because it helps us kind of figure things out. And if we have issues on Google Hangout, I'm actually not up on Facebook Live right now. My phone doesn't think I have connection to do that either. So everything is kind of tricky sometimes in the woods. But we're definitely live on Google Hangouts. So hopefully y'all are seeing and not having any issues here at least. So as we get going tonight, the big thing for us to start off with is that we want to really not focus on Walmart and Target for all of our shopping. So as I start to tell you how to save at Walmart and Target, that's really not our goal, to just go in and do all your shopping there. At no point do I recommend that. So I almost want to say that like every 5 minutes so that we're all on the right page. Obviously, that's not where some people are, and some people are definitely going to want to go there for everything because you feel like it's going to save you time and it's going to be less stressful, but in the end, it's not going to save us time. So we're going to go through how to save at Walmart and Target, or at least how to save more at Walmart and Target tonight. But again, that's not where I want us to spend all of our money. To get the best savings on groceries and on personal care and household items, we actually want to be in a grocery store for our groceries and a drugstore for pretty much everything else. And that's mind-boggling as you're just getting started. So it's not Walmart and Target, but I know that we all end up at Walmart and Target. So we might as well figure out how to save even more while we're in those stores. So that's why we're going to cover it tonight. There are lots of ways to save more really at any store, but Walmart and Target is where a lot of us end up just on that quick, oh, I have to have this, let's go here. So we might as well have the ways to save even more on all of that. So we also already have questions in the Google Hangout, and if you're watching on Facebook Live, because I finally got you guys to join us, you can leave any questions you have in the comments, and I will gladly get to them as well. So this is a Q&A. I'm totally cool with questions that are off topic from Walmart and Target. I just like to give us a topic as we're going through. It gives time for questions to kind of get entered into the comment stream. That way I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs looking at you every Monday night. So to get us started, let's go Walmart first, because in all honesty, there's not as much in terms of how to save more in the Walmart category as there is at Target. There's a ton that we can do at Target. So let's start in the Walmart category. The first thing being, remember at Walmart that there are actually no sales. Everything in Walmart is really considered they're always low price. So I don't want to run into Walmart and just start grabbing tons of things. Nothing's actually on sale. I want to use Walmart more as I need this right now. It's not on sale anywhere else. This is a great way to get something that's a decent price. It's better than full price at the grocery store, definitely. So those are the times that I want to run in there. And I can definitely save. So Walmart takes manufacturers' coupons. They do not price match anymore. So this is new. If you have not been in there recently, Walmart ended price matching pretty much across the country on August 1st. So no more Walmart price matching, but they are going to take your coupons. And the big way that we're going to kind of tackle on to our Walmart savings is all of the apps. So if you're not using mobile apps, then you're kind of missing out on that extra layer. There are tons of coupons that are even Walmart specific on those mobile apps, especially Ibotta. So that's the first step, really. We go into Walmart, we buy what we want to buy in Walmart, we use a coupon on it, I hope, and then you can come home, take a picture of your Walmart receipt, and upload that picture to the Ibotta apps, to the Checkout 51 apps, and earn money back on top of whatever you purchased. So folks are asking on Facebook Live, what about Walmart's app? Walmart does still have the Savings Catcher app, and that's actually what corporate is trying to push everyone to. So Mary's saying there's still price matching in Michigan. That actually surprises me. It's kind of across the board that almost every store stopped price matching on August 1st. So enjoy it if your store is still doing it. but most stores are not. They are really pushing everybody into Savings Catcher. If you've never used Savings Catcher, this is Walmart's app. You will take a picture of the barcode that's at the bottom of your receipt, and it will supposedly analyze what you've purchased and figure out if it was cheaper somewhere else and then give you back the difference of where it was cheaper. It doesn't really work very well. And keep in mind with Savings Catcher, it does not have any produce or meat deals in its database. So if you buy produce or meat items, it will not find any lower prices, period, on those items. So that's the difficulty with Savings Catcher. It's also going to miss a lot of deals as well. It's just not as spot on as you want it to be. Doug asks a great question. Yes, you can enter the same receipt into more than one app. And that's really the best part. They're all different companies. They don't actually care or know that you have entered your receipt in Ibotta and then you're entering your receipt in Checkout 51. So I want to, if I buy, 3 things that qualify for Ibotta and 2 more things that qualify for Checkout 51, I want to upload them in multiple places. And sometimes you're even gonna have overlap. Sometimes we're gonna see the same offer on 2 different apps, and you can totally double dip and upload the same receipt into both of those apps. And the fun part of this is that you're just uploading the receipt. I don't have to send a copy of the receipt anywhere. So I could actually still do some mail-in rebates and other types of things that still require the receipt. I still have it. I just sent them pictures to use Ibotta and Checkout 51, Savings Star. There are a number of these mobile apps. If you're curious how these pair in for deals, I encourage you to head over to the Walmart list that is on Southern Savers, because 90% of the Walmart list on Southern Savers is deals that have a manufacturer's coupon and a mobile app, because that's really where we're saving the most. Getting to double dip on those coupons is what brings down the fact that Walmart didn't have a sale. It wasn't the best price, but at least I've got 2 coupons to pair in. So if you go to southernsavers.com/Walmart, you're gonna see the current list of this week's deals, and you'll kind of get a feel for how many things really do pair in with all of these mobile apps that are out there. Okay, so that's kind of, the quick version of how to save at Walmart. We wanna buy only the few things that we need. It's not a massive trip, it's not a stock up trip, and then it's using those apps on top of the coupons. One other thing to look for is that from time to time, we do see extra they're really promotions, but they also will require your receipt and taking a picture of it. But we'll see deals where you buy 4 of this product in Walmart, send a picture of your receipt, and get a $5 gift card back. These are all online promotions. So I go to my computer, I upload a picture through the computer. It's not app-based. And it's very product specific. There actually aren't any at this moment that I can think of, but we have seen a number of them in the past. So an example in the past has been Minute Maid juices, like the cartons of juices. Buy 4 Minute Maid cartons of juices, get a $5 gift card. And they vary as to what they are. We've got more that are kind of not just Walmart right now. We have a lot that are Fandango cash. So you buy 7-Up and Chex Mix is one right now that you can buy $10 worth of 7-Up and Chex Mix and other things, and you get that reward back in a Visa card. So pairing all of those in can make for great deals too. Someone's asking, can I tell you all the different apps to use? So Vicki, this is a quick list, but Doug's kind of written it all out too, or sorry, Aaron wrote it all out for you. Checkout 51 is my favorite. Savings Star, Ibotta, Mobi Save, MOBISAVE, it's like Moby Dick, Mobi Save, and that's probably the bulk of what most of us would use in Walmart. So Checkout 51, Ibotta, Savings Star, and Mobi Save would be the big 4. There is another app that we used to use, so just to clarify this one, ShopMeum. Don't tend to recommend it anymore. ShopMeum changed all of their policies and actually said that we couldn't use any coupons in the store on those items, that they would no longer redeem their offers if you used a coupon. So they get kind of dropped off the list. We want to focus on the ones that definitely allow us to use a coupon in the store. So thoughts on MobiSave, Donna? It's actually one of the easier ones, though I do know that folks have had issues getting them to actually accept their pictures. For me, the last time I tried to use it, I don't buy a ton. They don't have a lot of offers on MobiSave, so I don't buy a ton of items there. But the last time I tried to use it, my receipt from Walmart stunk. It didn't print well from the register. They really needed more ink in it, and I should have taken the time to go to customer service and get customer service to print a new receipt, but I didn't. So I even had trouble getting that receipt to load on MobiSave. They didn't give me the money back for what I had purchased because they couldn't read the receipt. I really couldn't read it either, so I'm not surprised that they rejected it. But that's the complaint that some folks have with MobiSave. I don't hear complaints from the other ones at all, really. Check out 51, Ibotta, Saving Star. You're not really gonna ever have issues with them. I never have, and we're using them all the time. MobiSave's the only one that is kind of on the fence for some. And then as I say that, Dana chimes in and says she's had a very hard time lately with Ibotta. So, I guess it kind of depends on the company. For me, Ibotta has been responsive, but they do take sometimes upwards of 3 to 5 days to respond. I don't know if that could be the issue either. So let me jump in as well. Over on Google Hangout, make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, so I think we're good. I want to jump to Target mostly because Target has a ton of ways to save, and then we'll get to everyone's questions too. Yes, I think, and y'all are continuing on Facebook. Lots of comments today. So, well, one question actually before we get too far in Facebook, I'll long forget it, and I don't even remember who said it. Aaron asked, the best time to buy spices or if they're a seasonal type of product. Aaron, that's a really good question. It's not a seasonal product as much as we think it would be. You'd think, okay, baking season, the fall, and we definitely see some sales there. Honestly, the best time to buy spices is more watching for clearance and kind of closeout deals. For example, my BiLo in town has all of their Morton and Bassett, which is a high-end label, spices 50% off right now. I don't think they're planning on carrying them much longer. So it's a huge way to save on spices at the 50% off mark. So spices aren't necessarily something that I'm always watching sales cycles for, more that I'm watching the clearance and the closeout options for. Another option to save on spices, just an inside tip. If it's a very common spice, we're not looking at just random things that are very strange, but very common spices, always check the Mexican food section. They sell the exact same spices in bigger bottles, and it's like half the price of McCormick and the other brands that we're kind of used to getting to. So the Mexican aisle, which is always like the international foods aisle, look in there. Same exact spices, half the price. If you don't see it on clearance or closeout at your store, that's a good way to save if I need it right now. So just kind of an inside tip. To move on to Target, and I'm going to come back to the questions that are popping in too. Big ways to save at Target. If you've not ever used Target Cartwheel, you need to be using Cartwheel. I did a workshop this weekend in Hickory, North Carolina, and I asked folks, and I would say like 2/3 of the room had never heard of Cartwheel before. This is basically your own Target sales ad. You go to cartwheel.target.com and you can load the coupons that you want to load to your personal account. And calling them coupons is kind of a loose term because in reality, they're really sales. You're loading your own sales to the Cartwheel app of things that I want to save on. So for instance, 20% off of, cereal, 5% off of this, 50% off of other things. So that's the fun part of Cartwheel, is that you get to pick the items that you want. There are hundreds of offers on Cartwheel right now, like 828 actually to be exact. So we could go and save right now 70% off of Lego Dimensions, Lord of the Rings, 50% off of Raid Ant Gel. It's things all over the store. It's not just grocery. So don't just think this is a way to save on just the grocery items. Literally most of the store in Target is so many items actually that the Cartwheel app has a barcode scanner, and you can scan the items as you're shopping and see whether or not they have a coupon on them. So if you're kind of grabbing things like we all do, they were not on your shopping list, and you're just in there and thinking, oh, we need this too. Scan them and see if a coupon pops in for Cartwheel, because you're gonna save a ton more on those items. The best part about Cartwheel, it's a sale. That's really how I want you to look at it, because I can still use a store coupon and a manufacturer's coupon on that product. So I actually can go 3 deep in terms of the savings. I can use the Cartwheel, the store coupon, and the manufacturer's coupon all on the same item and save a lot of money by doing that. It doesn't mean that they always line up. I'm not saying you're always gonna have a store coupon for the things that you're buying, but you're definitely going to have more by at least looking for them. And you'll find a number of things that do pair in just like that. So using the app is a great way to make sure you're not missing them. That's the Cartwheel app, loading it straight to your phone. One thing about that, if you do not have a smartphone, you actually can still use Cartwheel. Cartwheel is completely online, so cartwheel.target.com. I do not have to have a smartphone. I can print out my Cartwheel barcode, and they just scan it off the piece of paper at the register versus scanning it off of your phone. So don't panic if you don't have a phone, or for me, every time I go to Target, I have no cell signal at all. So I'm going to check out and I can't even get Cartwheel to pull up. This way you actually could just have the printout and not panic as you're at the register trying to get this to pull up and trying to get this to work. And folks on Facebook are reminding me at Target we can actually go 4 deep. So we get 3 deep with the Cartwheel, store coupon, and manufacturer's coupon, but we can go another level if you have the Target Red Card. And I mentioned this a few weeks ago, but a Target Red Card can link directly to your checking account. So it's a debit card. It can be a credit card as well, but most of us have the debit card feature. And I automatically get 5% off of my entire purchase every time I shop. So it's not like, you know, the first 2 months or whatever, like a gas station card would be. Every time you shop, you also, with the Red Card, get free shipping from Target.com on any purchase. So there are a number of other, ways to save with Target Red Card. So that would be 4 deep when we add in Target Red Card. But we actually, Maggie, don't stop there, because we could still come home at Target and do all those apps that we did at Walmart. So I could still come home and submit my Target receipt to Ibotta and Checkout 51 and Saving Star. So we could kind of keep going if you were to think about it that way and get really deep on the savings. It's gonna make for a number of items that are crazy cheap in Target. So with that said, there are a lot of deals. One deal, just to kind of get out of Cartwheel, this isn't a Cartwheel related deal this week, is the gift card deals that Target also runs. So we buy 3 participating items and we get a $5 gift card. These are great extra savings as well. I almost want you to think about them like the drugstore, because those gift cards can then be turned around and used on future purchases. So I walk in today and I buy 3 gift card deals. I can then save those gift cards and use those to buy more gift card deals the next time I come into Target. So if you kind of treat those gift cards like your CVS Extra Care bucks or other items that you're grabbing, our other reward systems, you can, and it's a great way to kind of keep the savings going. They also will run some other promotions. One thing to be aware of, so I don't want to be all praise, but there are some negative parts to shopping in Target. So before you go in and you just think that everything is this great sale today, always pull back the sale tag in Target, because most of the time it's like 10 cents off of the price that it was yesterday. So don't go crazy here. Like I said in the beginning, we're not going to Target to buy everything that we need and to really, really stock up. We're gonna go in for the occasional really great deal. I kind of view it like a treasure hunt kind of store. I'm gonna make a shopping list of 10 or 12 amazing deals that I wanna find in the store. But it's not really, my entire list of what we needed this week. It's more the treasure hunt of these things are 25 cents and these things are free, and let's see if we can find them all in the store. And I say treasure hunt because sometimes it's really gonna feel that way. Like, I have no clue where they sell this product. It's treasure hunt. But We're not going to go in there for all sorts of other things too, just the few items that we need. And then most of the things that you're thinking are on sale really aren't on sale at all. It's 10 cents off. Maybe it's got a gift card and that kind of makes it worthwhile, but most of the time it's not. So not going to go crazy there. Still going to focus in other places. Diapers, for example, Target will run a $10 Target gift card when you buy 3 cases of diapers. Hold up before you go crazy here. These are massive cases of diapers. They're like 30 bucks a piece, and they're going to give you a $10 gift card if you buy 90 bucks worth of diapers. It's not the deal that you think it is. So don't just go like barreling in for every single gift card deal and every single promotion that you see. Not saying there aren't diaper deals at Target. Actually, still have 5 cases of diapers upstairs that we got on Black Friday from Target. I haven't had to purchase diapers for my own children in months, but they're the occasional deal. They're not the every week Target gift card deal. So we don't want to just go insane on every single promotion. We really want to just do the hit and miss kind of fun deals that make things free or make things super cheap versus going crazy on everything else. Okay, I'm going to pause there. We'll keep going on more Target things in a second, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing any other questions. I think we're good here. So I have a CVS related question. So let's jump there. CVS wise, let's see. Can you earn extra care bucks if you order online for either pickup or mail delivery? For instance, right now there's a deal where you get $10 in extra care bucks if you buy 2 Physicians Formula products. Online, there's even a coupon code to save 30% off. So I assume that you pay for your online order with electronic extra care bucks. Can you apply those to your deals? So I like the idea of Stump Jenny questions. So from what I've experienced, you cannot earn extra care bucks by shopping online. They're one of the few stores that doesn't allow that. So Rite Aid, I can earn plenty points if I shop at riteaid.com. Walgreens, I can still earn rewards there too. I can't earn the register rewards at Walgreens, but I can still earn some balance rewards. But I can't earn the extra care bucks. So not exactly the best deals to do the online shopping with. I wish that they did, but what we can do is try to use whatever coupons we can in the store. So while you have the 30% off online right now, a lot of times, Karen, we'll see those coupons become available in your email. So if you are a CVS shopper or you're just wanting to get into CVS, we want to sign up for CVS emails. You can do that by going to cvs.com and then clicking on Extra Care, and they have an email sign up there. When you first sign up for emails, you're going to get an email right away with $4 off your first $20 purchase. That's what it's always been. So hopefully they still have that one. I've been signed up for years, so I can't really go back and sign up again. But you do get a coupon to start off with immediately, and then they send coupons every Thursday to your email, every Thursday morning. So last week, my CVS email was 30% off my entire purchase. So I could use that in the store, get the 30% off, and get the extra care bucks versus shopping online. So that's where I would probably point you to with CVS versus trying the online at all. Okay. So Nan saying, this is a Kohls related question. Kohls just updated their mobile app, and this one includes a scanner for the item showing the price, and then it will apply any coupons you've earned and also shows the reviews of items. She's more just sharing this, I guess not a question, but that it's very user-friendly and helpful, and I don't have to use the kiosk to scan a price and then figure out my coupon deduction. So they basically, Kohls has turned their app into a price scanner. That's awesome. And to not forget that Wednesday is senior day and you get 10% off at Kohls. So that's a fun perk. I don't know that one. I have a little bit to go until I get a senior day. Let's see. So, and for anyone that has lost me on Google Hangouts, we are live on Facebook. So I don't really know what the issue is, Google Hangout wise. Let's see, so questions on the Facebook side. Is there a way to find out what each week department marks down and how, when they mark down items and how much the percentage off will be taken at and the most discount we can expect? So Barbie, if we're related, if you're asking specifically for Target, there are a lot of folks that will kind of tell you how to break down a Target's clearance code and whether or not it can be reduced any further or what the percentage off will be. There's not a way to necessarily know when those exact markdowns are going to happen. So I can't say, today it's 30% and then within the next, week that it's going to hit this point. The hard part with Target clearance is that if you're waiting for the super low clearance price, which we all would love to do, it doesn't mean that it's still going to be there. So I don't always want to wait too long and then completely miss out on, the deal that you were hoping to get in the first place. But the big thing with Target is that if it still has an 8 in the end of the number, it does mean that it can still be reduced further. So if I go in and it's, 98 cents or 88 cents, it can still be taken another level below that. And you could wait for that if you wanted to. We're really talking about like those end caps that are hidden and we're all kind of walking through the back of the clearance, or the back of the personal care sections, the back of the cleaning sections. I'm trying to think about where they are in my store. There's always one that's at the back corner of office supplies. So you learn where they are and you're trying to drive your buggy past all of them to hit them. That's the one thing that you want to kind of catch on, is looking at the end numbers. So if it's a 98 or 88, it could still go lower. And can't say when, but could. And Tiffany says that you stopped getting the CVS emails. Tiffany, what I would recommend is go back to CVS's website and try to resubscribe. And then one option in resubscribing would be to go and try to do, like I have Gmail, for instance. So I could do Jenny plus CVS at gmail.com or whatever your email was. So use the plus sign to kind of add in something else. Make CVS think you have a new email address, and you can actually use this to get freebies and other things too if you need a second email address. But using the plus sign on the end of your email address, especially for Google folks, I know this works with other email addresses too, but the plus sign is going to help to make the system think you have a new email address. You don't actually have a new email address. It's still going to come exactly to your email, but this way, hopefully it'll be enough to kind of trigger the new email to come in. And then Jessica, am I referring to the email that says to click on it and apply it to the card, or is CVS giving other coupons? Yes, I would. That is the email. It comes in on Thursdays. We obviously have somebody who's just having fun with the mad button. That's the joys of being live on public side of things, is when people just decide to be difficult. So that email, if you click, you can load the coupon to card, but with CVS emails, I highly recommend that you not load them to your card. The CVS emails, an inside tip, I can actually open up CVS emails and yeah, thanks. My husband's kind of chiming in how to do your email plus spamming at Gmail. Then it just makes a whole nother email account for folks. And you'll see that in the comments, folks, on Facebook. But the CVS emails, when they come to you, it'll say, send this to your card or to print it. Always print them. And another one that I would highly recommend is don't print it the day you get it. For example, I get it on Thursday mornings, but if I wait, I actually printed mine on Saturday morning, and I printed it to a PDF because I was really on the road. So printing it on Saturday morning extends the CVS email coupon all the way until, I have to look at a calendar, until the 24th. So I actually have until Wednesday to use it. If I sent it to my card, it would have expired on Sunday. No matter when I sent it to my card, it will always expire on Sunday. But if I choose to print the CVS email coupon and I wait, I don't print it on Thursday, but I wait and print it on Saturday or even Sunday morning, I get it longer. It extends the expiration date. So highly recommend doing that because I don't go to CVS on Sunday. I'm usually going to get there by Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not a first thing in the week kind of person. So this way I actually get to use last week's coupon on this week's deals. And that's my favorite way to kind of get a little bit of extra savings with that. Let's see, what deals should we be shopping or looking out for right now? So Durga, there are a lot of deals. It's hard to, narrow it down. But one thing that I would encourage most folks to not miss right now is that you have maybe one more week of school supply deals. And I know I've been saying this almost every single week, but one more week with school supplies, because once we hit Labor Day, school supply season's over. And I know that school just started back and you're thinking, how can it be over? We literally went to school yesterday for the first time. It is over. So don't miss those this week. We still have 10-cent supplies at Staples and Office Depot. Walmart still has their whole school section pulled out with 50-cent crayons. One thing to encourage you on this one, this is a great time to be grabbing these items to donate. So we prep for Operation Christmas Child boxes. We try to do a number of them every year. This is the best time of the year to get crayons for those and any other school supplies for those dirt cheap versus having to pay almost full price for those items next year. Any good deals on the black and white laser printer that is wireless? Barbie, there's an amazing deal on the one that's not wireless this week at Staples. For all I know, it's even sold out. But Staples has my favorite printer that's not wireless for $49 this week. We've not seen it that low even on Black Friday. The wireless version, though, is not on sale this week, but I would hold out because usually when we see one version go on sale, within a week or 2 weeks, we see the next version. So just don't grab wireless this week if that's the one you really want, and wait and we'll see it. If not next week, the week after. I have no doubt about that one. So no wireless this week. Let's see, someone asked a question specifically, do we have to have a PayPal account to redeem Ibotta? So Ibotta works through PayPal or Venmo. That's it right now. A number of the other apps work through other options. Savings Star, you can do a direct deposit to your bank. Checkout 51 mails you a check. But Ibotta is just PayPal or Venmo, or you can get gift cards. I guess I always forget about that option. I want real money. I don't think about the gift card option, but you can select to kind of get your payout in a gift card if you didn't want to have a PayPal account. PayPal is great, though, in terms of having a secure way to do things online and not give out your personal information. So I wouldn't be opposed to grabbing an account if you've never had one. You still link it to your local bank, but nobody knows your banking information. So Doug asked, what specific kind of printer is it that's on sale this week? So at Staples, it's the Brother HL2320. That's going off of memory, but I'm pretty sure I have the numbers right. I have recommended folks to buy this printer or the version before it for probably like 8 years now. It is an amazing little printer. We normally see it in the $60 range, and this week it's right at $50. It's $49.99. So it's $10 cheaper than we normally see it. It's a great price for the Brother printer. It's a black and white laser as well. So its name is the Brother HL2320. It's a black and white laser printer. It's perfect for coupons. We do not have to print our coupons in color. I know that always throws people off, but they don't have to be in color. They will still completely work. Stores won't even really bat an eye on it. So just switch to black and white. It's a lot cheaper. So someone asked, let's jump back to Target and says, what's the best way to get started Target-wise? Best way really is let's get the Cartwheel app or start using Cartwheel. And if you've never used Cartwheel before, you want to create an account with Facebook. And I don't really care if you don't use Facebook. You want to create an account with Facebook. Make an account for your dog if you don't use Facebook. For the folks that are on the Google Hangout and not on the Facebook Live side, you want to use Facebook to create an account, because when I log in with Facebook into my Cartwheel account, I actually get more spots to be able to save more coupons. They consider you social and they unlock some extra spots for you. So now I can save 8 spots instead of the 6 that you would have started with. This is really your way of being able to save all of those % off sales. So if you want the 20% off of Kashi cereal and the 10% off of General Mills, you know, I have more spots to be able to save more items. So definitely going with the Facebook side, and then just get started small. And I would recommend that with any store. You know, we don't want to go into CVS and have some grand field day trying to buy it all. We just want to grab a couple of things and get the hang of checking out, scanning the Cartwheel app at the register, doing the Ibotta's and the Checkout 51s after you've checked out, and then kind of start to build up from there. Folks that walk in and try to do some massive Target ship or shopping trip usually end up really flustered by it, especially if you're just getting started. Let's see. I think I'm all caught up. Elizabeth asks, am I familiar with Shop Your Way Rewards? And if I am, what's my opinion on the program? So Shop Your Way Rewards is the rewards program related to Kmart and Sears, technically Land's End as well, but you don't really earn much with Land's End. You know, Elizabeth, it's funny. In the last 2 weeks, I've done 2 different Shop Your Way Rewards deals that I never would have normally done. Aaron was asking what the best deal was that I grabbed last week. It was probably a Shop Your Way Rewards deal. Kmart had memory cards for your camera completely free after rewards. So you buy the memory card for $12, but you get $12 back in Shop Your Way Rewards. These rewards can then be used towards your next purchase. It usually takes about 24 hours, maybe a little longer for them to be put in your account, but not too long. So I could turn around and use those on other things in the store. So we grabbed memory cards. We're about to go on a family trip, and we've just gotten our older girls' cameras. So they have to have memory cards for those. I want to go in and get the best deal possible. The Shop Your Way Rewards lets you pay the $12 and then get all the rewards back. They do expire. That's the tricky part. So you've got like 30 days to remember to use them. We've used them today on a Land's End deal. So the same, it's hard to imagine, but where we're going is very cold and it's 90 degrees outside. So finding a jacket to fit an 8-year-old who turns out needs a jacket. Land's End had 25% off of all their clearance items. So we found a coat that was already 50% off. We got an extra 25% off on the coat, and then used the Shop Your Way rewards from the memory cards to pay for the coat. So you can use Shop Your Way rewards at Sears, Kmart, and Land's End online or in the store. So I am not opposed to them at all. They do expire. That's the hard part, is just making sure that if I earn them, that I'm not going to let them go to waste. I'm going to turn around and use them on something else. Yes. And folks are asking about couponers donating to folks in Louisiana. There is, and Jessica, I can definitely do kind of a roundup of ways to donate. The tricky part with donations in large situations like Louisiana, this is what Columbia dealt with last October, is that sometimes donations aren't needed right now. Yes, they lost everything, but if we walk in with a ton of toiletries and personal care supplies, they don't actually have a place to put that right now. They're kind of in recovery mode. So the big things that are needed, and I did some posts on this last year, really I can just kind of change the date and bring them all to the top. There are some great ways to make a flood bucket. I'll even see my husband's on helping with comments. So get him to kind of go back and find that and stick it in the comments too for folks. But making a flood bucket is a great way to help everyone that is kind of just getting back into their homes. If you've not ever experienced this, I'm actually very thankful we did not have to personally experience this, but you know, family, friends, and helping people turn around and reclaim their lives. They're in a mode where literally they have a week. It's even possibly less than a week that they have to rip out all of their sheetrock, everything before the mold sets in. And so it's truly a go in and do this as fast as you can, tear apart the house, throw away everything because the water that comes through isn't clean water. You can try to clean things, definitely. Not saying that you had to throw it away, but it's a lot of work. So most of it, if you were to drive down the streets in Columbia, even a week later, it's just stacks and stacks of possessions, sheetrock, insulation, all just stacked to the curb for the city to come and get. So they don't need our toothpaste right now. And that's just from experience on that one and seeing the folks dealing with everything. What they need is cleaning supplies, sponges, rubber gloves, all of those things that go into a flood bucket. So I'll actually, when we are done with the call, I'll just change the date and push that post to the top of Southern Savers tonight. So anyone that is trying to find it can find it, but it's how to make a flood bucket. That would be an amazing thing to send to Louisiana right now, but not necessarily your toiletries. Not saying you can't later. Totally can turn your coupons into good later, sending food, sending toiletries, but right now they don't have anywhere to put it. They're just trying to figure out how to destroy what they can quickly out of their house so they don't lose everything in the house. It's very easy to put sheetrock and insulation back in, but not if we let the mold get in there. So that's the big issues that they're dealing with. Okay. And bottled water, yes, Shanna's mentioning that one. So bottled water is a huge one. Again, it's not a freebie that we're gonna get, but bottled water is something that everybody needed. In Columbia, our water supplies were highly affected to where like the entire town couldn't drink the water up to some areas like 2 weeks afterwards. My sweet mom was one of those people. So bottled water and flood buckets. That's all I would tell you right now is what you need to send to them. So to get us back on other things in terms of saving money, because I could get on a soapbox for a long time after everything that went on here. Let's see. I think we have hit most of the questions that are there. So Gary's asking, shopping secrets at Walmart. And what are the best deals at Walmart? So Gary, we kind of hit on Walmart earlier. It's the hard part of doing an hour-long Q&A, and you can always go back for anyone that's just joining us and watch from the beginning on the Southern Savers Facebook page under the videos tab. It'll be there as soon as we're done where you can replay. It's also on YouTube, so youtube.com/Southern Savers. But some of the best deals at Walmart, just to recap, would be that we want to go in and we want to grab items, usually the cheapest of the product based on size. So I'm not going in and grabbing the pack or the box, I guess, of diapers. I want to go in and get a jumbo size, which is the smallest package of diapers, and use my coupons. So we're not going in for bulk. We're going in for the smaller sizes. We want to pair in the coupons. We want to pair in the apps on top of everything else that we're getting. That's the best way that we're going to save. Never on bulk. So we could just kind of nix warehouse clubs all together. Not great, amazing deals in that department. So don't go for the massive roll of paper towels. Really and truly, I actually don't want to be in Walmart for paper goods at all. I want to be in the drugstores for paper goods. We saw amazing deals last week in the drugstores. We have really great deals on in CVS this week. So always in the drugstores for any paper good items, diapers as well, but focusing on a coupon and a mobile app. So if you aren't using mobile apps in Walmart, you want to start already to at least make one little change. Leah asks, I'm thinking about ordering coupons. How can I be sure that these coupons will match my local sales? So Leah, you can use manufacturers' coupons from anywhere in the country, no matter where you live. And keep in mind that the coupons that came out in this Sunday's paper are not going to line up with what's on sale this week. That's not how they work. I actually want to hold on to my coupons until the sale round. If you're wanting to get coupons that are already cut and you're kind of pondering, will I be able to use this? I would encourage you to look at the item search that's on Southern Savers. So the item search, I can put in a date in the past. So for example, if I really wanted to, I'm just making this up, your favorite dog food, when was it last on sale and when will it be on sale again? Use the item search, put in a date of maybe 6 weeks ago, and you'll get a feel for, okay, how often have we seen this sale? If I grab this coupon today online, will I have the chance to use it before it expires, or did we just see a sale 2 weeks ago and I just missed it? So use the item search to be able to spot how long ago the sale happened and when the next sale will happen. And that's on Southern Savers. It's on the right-hand sidebar. You can't really miss it. You just type in whatever you're looking for. And the date box, you can leave it blank if you want to see what's on sale right now, or you can put in that date box in the past. And my husband just put in the link directly to the item search in the comments as well. Comparing grocery stores and grocery prices, Kroger and Publix, who do I think has the best overall prices? Kim, that's a tricky question. I would say that Publix, on a typical, just regular shopping routine, does tend to have the best prices because of the number of buy one, get one deals that Publix runs and the number of Publix store coupons that they offer. Because I can use that store coupon with a manufacturer's coupon and save a lot more. Kroger doesn't have a ton of store coupons. They don't have really any BOGOs, maybe 5 in the whole store. So Publix wins on the BOGO side of things. However, Kroger's gonna win on hit and miss mega event items. And I say that it almost becomes like the Target treasure hunt that I mentioned earlier. Kroger's running a new mega event starting on Wednesday. I already have the Kroger ad up. So if you go to southernsavers.com/Kroger, you'll see the tab for the next ad that's coming. And the new ad starting on Wednesday has a new mega event. These events can have amazing prices, and this coming one is the same. We can get General Mills cereal for 29 cents a box. Kashi cereal is 24 cents a box. Food Should Taste Good tortilla chips, if that's ever on your list, is 24 cents a bag. Crazy good prices, but I'm not gonna make dinner out of Kashi cereal and tortilla chips. So that's the tricky part with mega events, is that they can be very hit and miss all over the store with weird items that we normally wouldn't purchase, but really good prices. Publix is more gonna be your standard. Those buy one, get one deals, they are like clockwork. Every 6 weeks, they will be back on sale, buy one, get one, and they do a really good job of covering most of the store. So I'm not stuck in this weird category of eating Kashi cereal and tortilla chips. Don't ever do that. No, I don't think it would taste very good. So, that's kind of a little bit of a both answer, but Publix would probably win for me because I don't have the time to go to multiple stores to grab every single thing. I shop once a week, and I tend to shop one store. So Jessica's asking, is there any grocery store that I think has the best couponing opportunities overall? Jessica, the store that I end up in the most regularly is BiLo. In my neck of the woods, that's the only store that still doubles. They double coupons every day of the week with no limit. So Kendall's asking about Harris Teeter. Harris Teeter doubles, but they double only 20 coupons per day. I don't want the limit. I want as many coupons as I bring in that you're willing to double. So BiLo wins on the doubling. BiLo also takes a ton of competitor coupons. They'll take Walgreens, CVS, Target, anything that I want to bring at them. My Publix will not do that. My Publix, in terms of competitor coupons, only takes Kroger, Food Lion, and BiLo. Not a lot of options, where BiLo is going to take almost everybody in town. Other folks have even said, their BiLos will take Dollar Generals and Family Dollars. My BiLo does not like Dollar General and Family Dollars, but they like everybody else. So that is fine by me. An example through tomorrow at BiLo would be free batteries. Walgreens has a store coupon for $4 off of Energizer batteries, and we have a manufacturer's coupon for $1.25 off of Energizer batteries. Buy a 4-pack of Energizer batteries, they don't cost $5.25. They cost less than $5.25. You will have a free pack of batteries. So it's pairing in all the competitors and the doubling of your coupons, along with a ton of BOGO sales. So BiLo tends to win. Publix is next down behind that to me. So if I were to rank them, BiLo, then Publix, Harris Teeter is right behind that, and then Kroger. If you wanted kind of the top 4, that would be it for me. Okay, so I think I've caught up on everybody's. How do I recommend storing and organizing coupons? Oh, Elizabeth, that's kind of a massive can of worms that we can open, because everybody has their own 2 cents on this one. But I will say the short answer, and then Elizabeth, what I would encourage you to do is head to YouTube, youtube.com/Southern Savers, because I've done a long video on organization, on showing you step-by-step how I do it. But I actually don't cut my coupons. So I keep my coupons whole. I put the date on the top of the outside cover, and I only cut what I'm gonna need this week in the store. The coupons are kept in an accordion file, or use a hanging file system. And then you just, your shopping list says you need $1 off from the Smart Source on June 10th. Then you come in, you find June 10th, and you cut that $1 off coupon. So I do not organize any coupons at any point, really. I just sit down, cut the coupons I need for this trip, ignore all the other ones. I still have them, and if a deal comes up, that's great, but I don't have to waste time cutting and organizing a whole bunch of coupons I'm never gonna use. So I love using the keep them whole accordion file system. It's gonna save you a ton of time. Total, time to write the date on the cover is your organizational time. And then it takes me about 45 minutes to print my shopping list and gather all the coupons for that. And to be open and honest, I don't do that myself. I make 11-year-olds do that for me. So my big girls, that's their task, is every Tuesday afternoon, they come and I give them the printout of our shopping list, and they cut all of the coupons that are in the inserts. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that it does have its drawbacks though, because this past week, they decided to cut 16 coupons from various inserts for ice cream, and then wrote on the shopping list for me to buy 16. We didn't. I don't need 16 cartons of ice cream, but they definitely have their moments where they try to, add some things to the shopping list. But you gotta go with the help that you've got. And I totally am thankful for the work that they do that I don't have to do. But it still takes about 45 minutes, whether I cut them or they cut them, in terms of getting ready for the store. Let's see. And Tawana's asking, we did get ice cream. And it's still a lot, but it was buy one, get one. We had coupons for it, and I let them get 4 cartons of ice cream, and we got 4 boxes of ice cream sandwiches. We do have an outside freezer, by the way. If you're trying to save a ton of money and you don't have an extra freezer, it's near impossible. So they're all tucked away. I just kind of wish we didn't have them, because now me trying to be on a diet, I know that they're outside. And it's really hard at 10 o'clock at night to leave the ice cream outside and not bring it inside. So Karen asks about Target Unadvertised. I know that we add it later in the week. So Karen, I actually tend to get off of our Monday night Q&As and push the Target Unadvertised deal live. Part of that is that we walk the store. I have someone who walks Target every single week, and that just takes time to get all the things that she found in the store typed up and ready to go. But I will actually, while I talk, I will multitask and I will push it live. You'll see the little tab go up here in 2 seconds with the current week's Target Unadvertised list. So it's always on Monday nights. Trying, to get it up as quickly as we can. It's just the time required in terms of getting all of those pictures taken as you walk through the store and then typing up all the items. But that list will be up in about 1 minute. So if you want to head to southernsavers.com/Target, you'll see the weekly ad tab, and then you'll see the unadvertised deals tab. Any suggestions for folks who have a grocery store that doesn't double? So no grocery stores that double in your area. What route would we go there? So the first thing I would look for if you have a grocery store that does not double is let's look at what kind of promotions and sales they run. Do they have a lot of BOGO deals, or do they almost have nothing? So to kind of, the elephant in the room for me is always Food Lion. Food Lion is all over South Carolina and North Carolina, and the areas that I tend to haunt the most. They are almost like Walmart to me. They don't have any buy one, get ones. Occasionally they run promotions, but very rarely. They don't double coupons. They don't have store coupons that can be paired in. There's just nothing to Food Lion to make them worth shopping. So they are not gonna win. If I had to pick, it's gonna be, for the For you, Stacy, I would say Winn-Dixie is going to win. Winn-Dixie's got a ton of buy one get ones, plus they're running fuel perks, and I can still use coupons. Also, an inside tip. If you go to a grocery store and it's not part of their coupon policy to accept competitor coupons, always ask. So most Winn-Dixies are semi-near Publix's. They're in the Florida area typically. Always ask, hey, I've got these Publix coupons. Could I use them here? You're going to find most Winn-Dixies will say yes, but you have to ask. So that's another way to kind of make your store even better. Kendall asks, how long do I keep the coupons for? Because I'm keeping them whole. I'm writing the date on the top. Kendall, an accordion file, if you get one from the store, has about 12 pockets, and that's perfect. It's 3 months. At the 3-month mark, almost everything in it will be expired. So that 12 weeks, 1 pocket for each week, is exactly what you're going to need. This is a little random, but what's the stock up price for Mr. Clean Magic Erasers? Not random. Amanda, what I would recommend is using the item search. My husband put it in the comments a little while ago on Facebook, but actually typing in Magic Erasers in the item search on Southern Savers and going back maybe a month ago, and you'll see every single deal that we've seen on Magic Erasers for the last month, and you're going to get a really clear idea of what is a go-to price. And it's going to be every deal we've seen across every store, so it might be a little overwhelming if there have been a lot of sales, but it is, you know, it's better than me just kind of trying to go off memory. It is down to the detail. This is the deal we've seen for the last month on specific products. Tara asks, can we rewind this? Yes, as soon as it's over, you can rewatch it on YouTube or on Facebook. So BiLo, do they take coupons that say, you know, Walgreens, et cetera, and a manufacturer's coupon? They do not double competitor coupons. So if I have a Publix store coupon for 60 cents off, it doesn't double, but they will take the Publix store coupon and the manufacturer's coupon together on one product, and the manufacturer's coupon will double if it is within the level of what they have. So always pairing those in, it can make for some really great deals. Food Lion has overall best prices, the coupon machine, and good sales. And Rachel, they can have some lower prices. I would just have you kind of compare them against the BOGO prices. You're in the Nashville area, so the BOGO prices in Publix, or even the Kroger mega event prices. I don't know that if you really put the Food Lion sales next to mega events or BOGOs at Publix, that you're going to end up with the better deals in Food Lion. It would be pretty rare for that to happen. Is there any way to know the expiration date on printable coupons before you print them? Shauna, 99% of printable coupons expire 30 days from the date that you print them. It's a rolling 30-day expiration date. So if I print them tomorrow, it's 30 days from tomorrow, so on and so forth. There are some exceptions, and the best way really to just assume an exception is a really, really high value coupon. So if you go and you print, you know, a $10 off printable coupon for something, it's probably only going to be good for a couple of weeks. The higher the value, the shorter the expiration date. And you'll see this even in your Sunday inserts, by the way, because that's their goal. They want to put out this crazy high value coupon so that you're like, wow, they gave me so much off. But you completely forget to use it, and it expires before you ever do. So they get to look really great in your eyes, but nobody really redeems them. So they have a really low redemption rate. If the whole world went upside down and everybody redeemed it, the company would probably panic, because that was never their intention for everyone to redeem it. So a really high, shorter expiration date, but most printables, it's a 30-day rolling expiration date. So hopefully that makes sense. So Jeanette's asking a question about Daikon. Recently purchased chicken and ground beef after hearing about them. Can we talk about the frequency of their sales and the types of meat? So Jeanette, you're going to notice that they come to your area every 3 months with whatever the meat was. So if you bought chicken today, they won't be back in your area with chicken for another 3 months. Just keep that in mind, because if one case of chicken isn't enough for you, it's going to be a little while till they're back. In terms of the products, they are always adding more things that Daikon covers. So they have salmon, they have everything under the sun. We've gotten chicken, ground beef, pork, salmon, And I think we even got some bacon and sausages from them in the past. So we've tried a little bit of everything they sell. Just eating 30 pounds of bacon is going to take you longer than 3 months. So you're not going to need every time the truck comes around. We have breakfast a lot in our house, but we don't have it that frequently. So there's a ton that you can get from them. And find out even on the Google Hangout side that we will still see the stores beat the Daikon price. I'm kind of scrolling back to find that one. So someone mentioned that pork was cheaper in the store than Daikon had it. So you do want to kind of pay attention to make sure that you're getting the best price that you can on those items. And also, if you haven't ordered from Daikon, get their emails at least, because they do put out coupon codes. They're usually for a flash sale that day only, but it's a great way to save another 10% or even 15% off of the case of whatever they've put on sale. So it's, you know, a little extra savings on whatever that meat is. Okay. What is the criteria for a deal getting an acorn? This is an age-old question. I've actually had people that work for me in the past. They're like, we need to lay this out. We need guidelines. So deals that get acorns on Southern Savers are the deals that I don't want you to miss. It means this is a crazy good deal. You need to grab this item. Don't miss this deal if this is something that you'll use. How the guidelines for that are, it just makes me smile even think about it. Honestly, it's in my head. So if I feel like, you know what, this is a price we rarely see, this needs to get an acorn. But the acorn really, in all honesty, Karen, exists so that you won't miss the deal. Obviously, not everybody wants 24-cent General Mills cereal. So Rachel, if you go to the Target list on Southern Savers, so southernsavers.com/Target, and you look at the Target weekly ad for this week, you're gonna see cereal is 99 cents a box, or the Kroger list that's up for next week already is 24 cents a box. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna eat General Mills cereal. Maybe you're gluten-free or you're only organic, and the idea of eating General Mills cereal, you know, makes you hurl. I don't know, for me, 24-cent cereal, I could run outside and do a dance in the middle of the front yard. I don't care what the brand is, we'll eat it for 24 cents. But I still put an acorn next to those items because I don't want you to miss them. So that's really what the criteria is for those items, is this is a crazy good deal. Don't miss this price. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's under a certain amount. It's really just based on the price that we normally see for those items. I'm going to go ahead and call us there. We hit a ton of questions tonight, which is great. And we will have Google Hangout, same time, same place, every Monday night at 8:30. So save any questions, or you can always email me, Jenny@southernsavers.com. For the first time in probably 6 months, I am all caught up in email, so y'all can just inundate me so that I don't stay caught up. That's fine. But email me, Jenny@southernsavers.com, or send me a message through Facebook. That works too. And for folks that were asking, you can go back and rewatch this as soon as I hit done on Facebook or on YouTube. You'll be able to watch the whole thing. So thanks for joining me tonight, and I hope we got all your questions answered, at least for the evening. Y'all have a great week.